Okay, if you had trouble with some of the paraphrasing questions on your study guide, this is Six Decisions, Chapter 1, Part 1. The paraphrasing questions were number 1, number 5, number 6, and then I believe number 11. So for number 1, the chapter starts with a scenario. Okay, and Covey goes into all of this depth about how he didn't like school, but how he wrote these little poems. And then for him, the poems were actually the way for him to figure out that he actually liked to write and that he liked language and writing. And that was his connecting point into school. So he starts with that story. Well, then he kind of ends with a central idea. He's not just writing you a book to tell you all about his poetry. He's writing a book to talk to you about school in part. And that's his purpose. So his main point was kind of near the end of page 35. What you do in high school can determine your future career, and that lasts the rest of your adult life. So he was trying to get you to kind of understand that there's a major, major decision happening in high school that could determine the next, 50 years of your life or so. For number 5, this is kind of an example. This was worth 2 points. The main idea of the marshmallow experiment is this concept, this issue of delayed gratification. So the longer we are willing to wait and work towards something to delay, the better off we will be. So gratification means something good. If you're gratified, you're happy, you're satisfied, you got the goal. The longer you can wait for the prize, the better off you're going to be. If you had even just this, I pretty much gave most people 2 points. Actually, more like this idea. You didn't even have to mention this term. And this just kind of goes on to explain it. So the kids who could resist the temptation of one marshmallow in front of them were studied, and it was found that they were better adjusted, more confident, more dependable, better students later in life. So being able to resist temptation is what's important here. For number 6, what does this experiment have to do with staying in school? So quitting school can be compared to eating the first marshmallow. Persisting through school, waiting for those 2 marshmallows will more likely result in better job access, better year salary, longer earnings over the course of your life. If kids come to be part of the equation, all these benefits are even more important because the cost of living and raising kids skyrockets. This is a paraphrase, but I once again kind of gave full credit if this idea was in the answer, that the one marshmallow and being able to